If you truly love life, don't waste time because time is what life is made of. Do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. In the middle of chaos lies opportunity. Mistakes are always forgivable if one has the courage to admit them. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Real living is living for others. It's not the daily increase, but daily decrease. Hack away at the unessential. The successful warrior is the average man, with laser-like focus. Remember, no man is really defeated unless he is discouraged. As you think, so shall you become. Don't fear failure. Not failure, but low aim, is the crime. In great attempts it is glorious even to fail. I wish neither to possess nor to be possessed. I no longer covet paradise. More important, I no longer fear hell. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man. But sooner or later the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. Good technique includes quick changes, great variety, and speed. It may be a system of reversals much like a concept of God and the devil. For it is easy to criticize and break down the spirit of others, but to know yourself takes a lifetime. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. In order to control myself, I must first accept myself by going with and not against my nature. Always be yourself, express yourself, have faith in yourself. Do not go out and look for a successful personality and duplicate it. Do not allow negative thoughts to enter your mind, for they are the weeds that strangle confidence. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine. Defeat is a state of mind. No one is ever defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality. A quick temper will make a fool of you soon enough. There is what is only when there is no comparing, and to live with what is to be peaceful. Be happy, but never satisfied. To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities. We have more faith in what we imitate than in what we originate. We cannot derive a sense of absolute certitude from anything which has its roots in us. Showing off is the fool's idea of glory. Time means a lot to me because you see I am also a learner and am often lost in the joy of forever developing. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Don't get set into one form, adapt it and build your own, and let it grow, be like water. A goal is not always meant to be reached, it often serves simply as something to aim at. Those who are unaware they are walking in darkness will never seek the light. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. If you don't want to slip up tomorrow, speak the truth today. The more we value things, the less we value ourselves. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. Only the self-sufficient stand alone, most people follow the crowd and imitate. Take things as they are. Punch when you have to punch. Kick when you have to kick. Empty your cup so that it may be filled. become devoid to gain totality. Take no thought of who is right or wrong, or who is better than. Be not for or against. All fixed set patterns are incapable of adaptability or pliability. The truth is outside of all fixed patterns. You just wait. I'm going to be the biggest Chinese star in the world. If you want to learn to swim, jump into the water. On dry land, no frame of mind is ever going to help you. Life itself is your teacher, and you are in a state of constant learning. Absorb what is useful, discard what is not, add what is unique your own. Fear comes from uncertainty. We can eliminate the fear within us when we know ourselves better. Life is never stagnation. It is constant movement, unrhythmic movement, as we is constant change. Things live by moving and gain strength as they go. What you habitually think largely determines what you will ultimately become. A fight is not won by one punch or kick. Either learn to endure or hire a bodyguard. I am not teaching you anything. I just help you to explore yourself. Simplicity is the key to brilliance. The less effort, the faster and more powerful you will be. Preparation for tomorrow is hard work today. You will never get any more out of life than you expect. The best techniques are the simple ones executed right. It's like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger, or you will miss all that heavenly glory. The more we understand, the greater and deeper will be our contact with all that is around us. But neither can you condemn nor justify and yet be extraordinarily alive as you walk on. You can never invite the wind, but you must leave the window open. Long-term consistency trumps short-term intensity. The spirit of the individual is determined by his dominating thought habits. The possession of anything begins in the mind. At this moment, stop inwardly. When you do stop inwardly, psychologically, your mind becomes very peaceful, very clear. Then you can really look at this. Learning is never cumulative, it is a movement of knowing which has no beginning and no end. There is no weapon more deadly than the will. Do not deny the classical approach, simply as a reaction, or you will have created another pattern and trapped yourself there. I don't know what is the meaning of death, but I am not afraid to die, and I go on, non-stop, going forward. Be self-aware, rather than a repetitious robot. It is not how much you have learned, but how much you have absorbed in what you have learned. Use only that which works, and take it from any place you can find it. If anyone still believes in racial differences, I think he is too backward and narrow. Perhaps he still does not understand man's equality and love. Knowledge will give you power, but character respect. If you want to be immortal, live a life worth remembering. It's not what you give, it's the way you give it. The most dangerous person is the one who listens, thinks, and observes. The idea is that flowing water never goes stale, so just keep on flowing. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you will never get it done. If you think a thing is impossible, you'll only make it impossible. Masters in all branches of art must first be masters in living, for the soul creates everything. If you follow the classical pattern, you are understanding the routine, the tradition, the shadow. You are not understanding yourself. The enemy of development is this pain phobia, the unwillingness to do a tiny bit of suffering. Dedication, absolute dedication, is what keeps one ahead. I've come to understand that life is best lived, not conceptualized. Since life is an ever-evolving process, one should flow in this process and discover how to actualize and expand oneself. Take inventory of everyone with whom you have contact. Forget about winning and losing, forget about pride and pain. Let nature take its course, and your tools will strike at the right moment. Get maximum effect from minimum effort. Do not be tense, just be ready, not thinking but not dreaming, not being set but being flexible. To be what I term a quality human being, one has to be transparently real and have the courage to be what he is.